I mean, there's quite a few wouldn't sneer at him. Chap with a bit of brass in his pocket and putty in your hands, I shouldn't wonder.
Ta very much for those heartwarming few words.
Yeah, but mind you, and no disrespect, but, well, I don't really think a church wedding's very suitable.
I beg your pardon?
I always feel that when it comes to folk of mature years, like, civil ceremony looks better. You see, as I see it, there's church couples and there's registry office couples, which is where I'd place you and his nibs. Oh, not that there's any shame in it.
I'm very glad to hear that.
No, I mean, you are living together under the same roof, which isn't what you might call proper, but, well, there's many a couple get married out of convenience, like, that wouldn't have your nerve. They'd be keeping it all very quiet.
Hilda, you are getting on my wick. So if you finish that witch's brew that you call tea...
Hey, less of the orders. You're not in charge now, you know. No, but be honest. I mean, the church and all that. It's just for starters in your book, isn't it? I reckon you're going to have a big flash reception. And that's where you and Mr. Showbiz will come into your own.
Hold me back before I go in there and throttle her with a damp toilet roll.
When I did English at O-level, I had to do an essay on the stream of consciousness. I never knew what it meant till I met Hilda.
Well, I wouldn't know about that, love. But what I do know is this. What she says in her own daft way can tell you a lot about what folk round here think.
Morning, love. Sorry I missed your breakfast, but hey, you look superb. I couldn't wish for anything more on the day.
Alec, I've been sort of going over the arrangements, you know, in my mind.
Look, don't worry about it. It's going to be glitz all the way. That's not just the leading lady, that's the supporting cast as well. We've got our lovely Gloria, chief bridesmaid, that fine upstanding ex-mayor, Alf Roberts, giving you away, and my latest coup, Mr. Success himself, Prince of the Turf, my old friend Chaz Halliday, hot foot from his sylvan retreat to be best man.
Oh, the bookmaker. I thought you were going to say Arkle.
Do I detect a slight edge?
Well, I am a bit worried. Take that reception, for instance.
There's no problem. Look, what I suggest is a slap-up champagne do at the Weatherfield Grand. The Green Veil suite for preference.
Don't you think that's a bit predictable?
Predictable, if you'd said expensive.
What folk expect from us. Showing off, going over the top. Yeah. What I really want, you see, is a proper wedding. The sort most girls have when they're 18. Not something that looks like an excuse for a good rave-up.
Bet, you are amazing. You never cease to surprise me.
Yeah, well, I surprise myself sometimes. Take that reception, for instance. What's wrong with us having it back here at the ranch?
Well, why not? I mean, to coin a phrase, why keep a pub and bar it yourself?
That's right, and if everything's going to be kosher, one of us will have to move out.
Yeah, aye, we've already discussed this.
I am sorry, Alec, but it looks wrong. And folk pick on these sort of details. They make a meal of them.
Look, you know I'm stretched to my limits cash-wise. I mean, if I decamp for the night, it's a hotel bill on top of everything else.
Oh, come off it. I've already saved your fortune on reception.
Yeah. But strictly speaking, I am not supposed to vacate these premises.
Well, that is just baloney. Who's going to know? I'm serious, Alec. I want it to be right. Traditional. Proper. I'll see you later in the bar. When you're giving the matter some thought. Dear.
So-so.
Any fresh thoughts?
Well, I'm afraid I have to tell you we've not got Westminster Abbey. It's fully booked.
Touché.
No, seriously, I do understand your feelings, Bet. It's just they're very hard to keep track of. But if you've decided you want things done proper, I'll do what I can.
I've had an idea.
No, let me finish. I mean, as far as the stag night's concerned, if you think it's more traditional for me to move out, then I'll do it.
I wouldn't dream of it.
Eh?
There's a risk. You could get your knuckles wrapped. So, my mind's made up.
Where have I heard that before?
I shall move out. In fact, I've already got a room booked at the Woodlands Hotel, no less.
The Woodlands? That's a bit drastic, isn't it?
Don't fret. You won't be footing the bill. I realise how stretched you are. I shall pay every penny it costs.
Oh, I see. First I'm a show-off, now I'm a penny pincher.
Would I wed a penny pincher?
That all sounded a bit acid, didn't it?
Yeah, that's the impression I got. Not that we were here with you, I want the lowdown.
No, we just give you Chinese burns till we get it.
The wedding arrangements. That's giving Alec a rough time. Changes her mind by the minute. Latest thing is she wants it all by the book.
I see. She's making sure she's in the driving seat from the word go, is she?
Isn't that what all marriage comes down to?
You know something, sister, you've got a point there.
Stamped on her, have you? Shown her who's boss.
Not with you, Jack.
This Woodlands Hotel idea. But it's no secret, you know.
So I'm beginning to gather. Not sure where we're heading, though.
Well, Man to man, like. Makes you look a bit of a Charlie.
Oh.
Also okay, it's posh at the Woodlands Hotel. They started having these single nights. Right orgies, I've heard. When's the wedding?
Wednesday.
They have them on Tuesdays. Still, Bet's always been a rave. She'll go down fighting.
Bet cashed up, has she?
No, I don't think she has, actually.
In the bath, I shouldn't wonder. Like a flaming mermaid. She spends hours in that bath.
Oh, well, as long as it's only hot water and not Astor's milk. Or Best Bitter, or Dom Perignon, or whatever it is.
Listen, if she wants to bathe in champagne, fair enough. I am not mean, in spite of all the rumours. Mind you, I'll tell you what, I'll be up there with a bucket before she took the plug out.
Well, I could do with a long soaking hot tub myself, so I'll see you tonight.
Glow, before you dash off, love.
Yeah?
Don't let this get back, but Bet's a bit hurt.
Hurt? In what way?
Well, it's difficult to explain. How can I put it? She don't feel it's right that the bride and bridegroom should spend their last night of...
Freedom?
Oh, lovely word. No, their last night as single people, under the same roof.
So, she's booked into the Woodlands Hotel?
That's right, but I mean only as a last resort. She was hoping, you see, that you'd invite her to stay at your flat.
You joking? Oh, flipping heck, why didn't she mention it then?
Well, I mean, she's got her pride, and she could hardly invite herself, could she?
She knows she'd be welcome, especially with me being bridesmaids.
There you are, you see. I mean, I told her you'd be only too willing. I'll wait till she gets out of the bath and give her the good news. Is that okay?
Yeah, of course it is. I'm thrilled to be.
Oh, you're one of the best, Lou, you really are. Ooh, get gone before I embrace you.
Oh, try.
Hi, you look proper comfy. I'll just pop upstairs. I've raided the shops again. I've got some fabulous finery, which is not for your eyes as yet, so no peeping, do you promise?
Cross me out, just let me know the damage, I'll write you the cheque.
The man's only a bounder.
Hey, where you belong?
But I shan't be eating, love. I had something to eat in town.
Yeah, well, I've got to go out too, so if I could just have a minute of your crowded schedule.
But of course, nice and sweet.
It's Gloria.
She's expecting your child.
Oh, seriously. I was having a word with the girl earlier on. She's a bit upset.
I knew there'd be jealousy. You're such a heartthrob.
No, come on, joking apart. It's this Woodlands Hotel thing. She feels slighted.
You mean she wants us to pair up? Me and her on the razzle. Fine.
Nothing of the kind. She was shocked at that idea. Not in the moral sense, of course, but it's just that she considers that you're her best pal and she was looking forward to putting you up at her place.
Look, Alec, if that's how Glow really feels, well, I'm flattered and touched. Maybe she's right. It would be more, what's the word?
Fitting.
You've got it.
Shall I cancel the booking then, at the Woodlands?
Why not?
Yeah, if there's any charge, I'll take care of it.
You are a love. It's going to be a hot time in the old town tonight. Hey, by the by, grateful thanks for the invite, which I hereby accept.
You didn't want to. I thought Alec was pulling me leg.
Hang on a minute. You were supposed to be broken-hearted.
No, you were supposed to be broken-hearted.
You know something, Cock? I get the distinct feeling we've been having our strings pulled.
Well, you can't blame him. This hotel idea had him panic-stricken.
Exactly. The plan's working well. Anyway, he's come to heel. So, if you've got a spare bed, you're lumbered with my girly confessions. Right, door's all locked. We'll tackle the debris in the morning, if that's okay with you, boss.
Aye, fine. Hey, don't dash off up to bed. I've only got the takings to sort. We can sit and have a natter.
Well, there is something I'd like to mention.
Shall I get you a drink?
Okay, just dismiss it.
Gloria tells me you've sorted out this hen night business.
That's right.
Wonderful thing, isn't it? Genuine friendship.
Just needs a little help at times, doesn't it?
Beg your pardon.
Never mind.
Look, if you mean I dropped a few hints. No, it's just that I wanted things to run smoothly, without hitches. You don't understand that.
I'm very grateful, Alec. You see, it'll give me time to ponder, talk things over, see it all from a fresh viewpoint. She's a practical kid, is Gloria, with her head screwed on. Not one of your fans, mind you, Alec, but very fair-minded. No, I think it's very generous of you agreeing to this. Because, you see, if anybody could talk me out of our prospective union, Glo could.
Oh. Well, it's a good job it's only for one night then, isn't it?
Oh. Actually, it's a bit longer than that. I'm leaving with her now till the wedding day. My bags are in the hall. The taxi's due any minute.
Right there.
Oh, there it is. Best get mobile. Drive her now, Carl.
Hey. No, Gloria, don't disturb her if she's still asleep. I wouldn't dream of it. No, it's nothing. I was just wondering how she was, that's all. But you won't know if she's still asleep. It is rather late to be asleep, though, isn't it? Late night, was it? It was? Oh. What exactly did you get up to? Well, there's no need to take that attitude. I'm only making a genial inquiry. I'll see you both at 10 sharp. Flaming cheek.
Oh, it's a bad sign, is that, Mr. Gilroy? Not trusting your fiancée the day before you wed her.
Don't you start, neither. And I do trust her, implicitly.
Sounded like checking up to me.
Yeah, well, it wasn't.
Well, all right, but even if it was, I wouldn't blame you.
You wouldn't?
No. Phew. You'd be right daft if you trusted Bet Lynch any further than you could see her.
Eh? Well, thanks for your support, Hilda. Thank you very much.
Was that Alec, then?
Yeah, dead keen, isn't it? It's rare I get anything but wrong numbers this time of the morning. Brexit, Mum. Yeah, fishing for info. Trying to find out what we were up to last night.
You never told him, did you?
I reckon he's got a mighty suspicion we were out clubbing it till all hours.
Good. Because I should hate him to know we were just sat here gassing like a couple of old biddies.
Come on, you. We had a very good natter last night, and well, you know it.
Yeah. Where did it get us, eh?
Well, at least you know how I feel about you and him now.
Oh, yeah, we're friends like you, eh? I mean, what is the point of making somebody feel lousy about something you know they're going to do anyway?
Oh, I don't want to make you feel lousy. The point is, he manipulated you into staying here so you wouldn't go berserk in a hotel, didn't he?
Well, it's not getting everything his own way. Along with my hospitality, you get my opinion.
I'm worried about you, Bet. You seem so flat about marrying him, unhappy even, and...
I am not unhappy. I'm resolved.
See? You sound as though you're off to Weatherfield General to get assist lanced. Where's the love? Where's the passion? Where's the romance? You'll not last 5 minutes without them.
Come on, Glo. That's what all my affairs with fellas have been about. Romance, passion. What a succession of flops. Alec cares about me. He loves me in his own way.
Sure he's not just trying to buy you?
No. But with his generosity, he's proved what he thinks about me, hasn't he? He wants me. That's very important.
But marriage, though, Bet, it's a very big thing.
So's not being married at my age. It's an even bigger thing. Alec's made all sorts of things seem possible. A future. A good one and all. For me.
Okay. Lay at rest now, eh? I said my piece last night.
I wish you well, whatever you do.
I know you do, kid.
And if I can wish you well in this, I must.
Shut your face and eat your cornflakes. Betsy, Rita, always nice to see you two.
Well, pals have to rally round, don't they, in a crisis?
Hey, now you.
Look, we'll have a vodka and tonic and, oh, go on, I'll have a dry sherry. Oh, and I was wondering, love it, do you need any help with anything?
No, I don't think so, love. Alec seems to have everything under control.
Yeah, he will have.
Well, he'll have his work cut out trying to control her, won't he?
He will that.
It's £1.72, please.
There we are, Chuck. There you go. Right, here's to both of them. May the best man win.
Oh, you are lucky, Mr. Gilroy.
Mama?
Yeah, getting wed in the church. I wish I had have been.
Yeah, well, if you was contractual on, I bet you would have been.
Yeah, 20 years at your rate of saving. I better go and get my washing out. I'll see you later, Kev.
I envy you and all. This time 2 years ago, I'd thought of walking Phyllis Pierce down the aisle.
One born every minute, isn't there?
Hey?
Change my darling.
Gloria, you don't know what's up with that, do you?
Well, she's bound to be a bit thoughtful, isn't she? I mean, it's a big step at her age, marriage. Do you?
Yes, I get that, but I mean, thoughtful about what? She looks downright miserable.
Well, she'll be going from one extreme to the other, won't she? This'll be the apprehensive bit now.
And is she, do you think? apprehensive?
Well, no, not really. I mean, I've done everything a friend could possibly do to talk her out of marrying you.
You what?
Oh, yeah. And I'd say she's still 75% sure of being there.
75%? What good's that? Flaming wedding's tomorrow.
I've told you, Alec, you've no need to worry.
It's all very well saying I don't need to worry, but anyway, I'm not worrying. I just want to have a chat, both of us. I mean, it's both of us involved, isn't it? A person can't get married on their own, and yet I feel it's all my doing. I'm stealing you from your friends.
Well, they do a bit.
And is that what you think?
Don't be so daft, Alec.
Well, you have been a bit down, love. I mean, is it because I put my foot down about that hotel business?
Is it Techers like? I'm not bothered about that. You did me a favour sending me back to Gloria's.
Yeah, I didn't do myself any, did I? She's turned you against me.
No, she is not against you. She just doesn't like you very much.
Oh.
No. She was trying to get out of me what our marriage will be based on, like. I mean, she's puzzled. And her asking me, well, it made me realise what a very big step it is we'll be taking. That's why I'm like this.
But tomorrow's supposed to be the happiest day of your life.
I'm hoping it will be. But it won't if I go into it without really thinking about what I'm doing, now will it?
No. All I know is that the best thing about you and me is the way we laugh at everything, turn everything into a joke.
I'm not turning my wedding into a joke.
Well, no, but, I mean, you could be a bit more light-hearted. I'm doing everything I can to make things wonderful for you.
And for you?
Well, yes, and me, but look, I want you to walk down that aisle and hear angels sing for you.
Well, I will, but only if I'm sure.
But what if you're not sure?
I am sure, I think.
You can't just think you're sure. I mean, you're either sure or you're not sure, and you're not.
I am, I think.
Where are you going now?
Back to Gloria's for a natter and an early night.
Well, aren't you going to have a hen party?
No, I'm going to do a bit more thinking. You know, a quick nightcap, bit of beauty sleep. See you tomorrow.
Flippin' hope so.
With the best man? Well, I'll do it, like. I should like to hate to let him make down at the last moment, wouldn't I?
Very kind of you, sure.
I know, it's just that I think you should get somebody a bit more enthusiastic, that's all.
Well, aren't you pleased for me?
Yes, it's just that, well, it's marriage, isn't it? I mean, getting wed hasn't exactly enhanced things for me, has it, Gilroy? I mean, in fact, it has ruined my life. She is a very demanding woman, is Di.
Yeah, but I'm not marrying Di, am I?
I know. I wish you were. It's just that I'll feel very hypocritical, won't I? When I hand you that ring, I'll feel like I'm going to put a noose around your neck. Hey, I'm not late. I'm not missing any of the toast in the way. Who's that, Brad? Huh? Oh, you booked a comedian. Got it.
Oh, God. This is Jack. He's cellarman and part-time barman. What the hell have you come dressed as a gigolo for?
Listen, I'm going to have a great night tonight, mate. Got 'em here for Coronation. I can start with a couple of beers, prime the gut for a bit of the arsenal later on.
Hey, just remember it's you and me running this place tonight.
Exactly. The pressure's off. We could get legless without any pools of women breathing down his neck.
All right, I'll drink to that.
God, honestly, you wouldn't realise it. The games I've had to play to get shut of our beer tonight.
Me too as well. You're the same, are you? I mean, I had to leave a false trail of addresses and telephone numbers. Otherwise, she would have been here. I'm telling you, she would have been here. Stag night or no stag night.
Well, mine would have been sat at home waiting to batter me for coming home legless.
Oh, the shocking creature. Oh, it's been shocking. Look, no reflection on your intended, Alec.
Start serving my wonderful guests, will you, Jack?
Aye. What is up with him? I mean, it's okay, he's getting wet tomorrow, but that is no reason to let it spoil his stag night.
That's everything then?
You okay?
Yes. Just beginning to think. Been a bit daft. People might really have wanted to wish me well, mightn't they?
Oh, they all do, I'm sure.
Yeah. Should have had a bit of a do, though. Made it possible for us all to clear the air.
Yeah, but you don't want to be walking down the aisle with queasy guts and a throbbing hangover like a lot do. You want a quiet night, you have one. Short day tomorrow, isn't it?
Alec's right. It's not really me, all this brooding. Anyway. Thanks for being great, kid. I'm off to bed.
Good night, then.
God, I hope I'll be able to sleep.
Wonder who that is?
Probably Alec, wondering if it's all still on.
Oh, it's Betty!
Betty! I brought you a little drink and a box of chocolates, my
Oh,
love.
Betty, am I glad to see you.
Oh,
She was just saying she wished she'd had a little do.
Oh, you darling.
oh.
Oh, lovely.
Here's Rita, but soon.
It's a book job, you know.
Rita!
Well, we couldn't let you go without a bit of a send-off, could we? Now, come on, where's the corkscrew?
Oh, why don't you put a taper there, Ben?
Yeah, why not?
Hey, girls, Rita, I want something. Hey, come on, listen. Come along. So, here's to Bet.
Oh, yeah.
To
Yeah.
Tibet and Alec.
Yeah, not forgetting Alec.
No, that's right.
Right.
Well,
To Bet
to Bet and Alec, lovey.
Blimey. Bet and Alec, eh?
Good luck, love.
All the best, my love.
Good luck. Thanks. I reckon we're going to need it.
Roll me over, roll me over, roll me over, lay me down and do it again. Roll me over, roll me over, roll me over, lay me down and do it again.
Hey, slow down now, Jack. Just because you're slosh, there's no need to get everybody else on the same road.
Gilroy, you can't slow down now. We've got this team gone.
Is that what you call that racket?
Oh, Gilroy, you miserable apron.
I'd be less miserable if you weren't pouring next quarter's profits down their throats. If they were paying for their own, they'd have had enough long since.
Alec, come on.
No, look at them. I mean, I don't even know most of them. But I do know them. I haven't seen for donkey's years since they crawled out of the woodwork for the last freebie.
Alec, listen, a few words of encouragement, my old mate. I mean, I'll tell you what, a fella should never feel ashamed to change his mind at the last minute.
I have no intention of changing my mind, Charlie. I've got my name over that door, I've got the woman I want. I ought to be through to bits.
Yeah, but you're not though, are you?
No, and I can't see why.
Fear, innit? Fear.
Fear?
Yeah.
Blind raging terror. Oh, God, listen to that.
Oh, go on, Alec. No, but it could be a lot worse, you know that. I mean, you're not going into this marriage young and ignorant. Not like I desire. Oh, no, not you. No, you were going in with your eyes wide open.
Aye.
Wide open.
That's it. Going into marriage with Bet Lynch with my eyes wide open. No wonder I'm bloody terrified.
Whoa!
Waiting at the church.
What are you doing?
Waiting at the church. Making brekker. What do you think I'm doing? Fencing a battleship?
Well, I'm supposed to do that while you get your beauty sleep.
The last beauty sleep I had, love, were in my cot. Even then it were only my mother thought it weren't a waste of time.
How are you feeling?
Fine.
Good.
I intend to keep on feeling fine.
Absolutely.
I mean, what's the point of a wedding day if you can't enjoy yourself?
I couldn't agree with you more.
Glow. Why do my guts keep churning as though they're making cheese?
It's just pre-wedding nerves, that bit. Everybody gets them.
Why? If your wedding day is supposed to be the happiest day of your life.
Questions are bad news today, Bet.
Yeah.
Right, now, I've got this morning all mapped out. Breakfast, then a long soak in a vanilla bubble bath, then the hairdressers, then last but not least, we bung you in your trousseau.
You make me sound like a poodle that's being got ready for crufts.
You want to look your best, don't you?
I'm going to do that. No danger. Grapefruit sour.
Oh, here comes the groom, face like a prune. Mr. Gilroy?
Oh, it's you, Hilda.
It's turned 8, you know.
Oh, I feel like I've been turned to stone. I can't move.
Haven't you been to bed?
Well, I went for a couple of hours, but I couldn't sleep, so I got up for a sleeping draught.
So I see.
Oh, I must have dozed off. Do you know, I had this dream, Hilda. As it was being chased through a bed of nettles by a woman brandishing a red-hot poker. Very peculiar.
Well, of course, I'm not an expert on dreams. My gift's reading the teacups, you know. Yeah. But it sounds like the gypsy's warning to me, does that?
Oh, she wasn't a gypsy, Hilda, no. She was a natural blonde, about 25, with a sun worshipper's tan and figure.
Oh, well, it definitely wasn't that then.
Just go and dip your long mop in your bucket, Hilda. There's a good girl.
Do you know, if I was you, I'd be thinking about getting myself ready. Because I can't see Bet hanging about for long if you're late.
Excuse me.
Tell me, Hilda, how long have you been down here on Earth?
How do you mean?
You're a Martian, aren't you?
No, I'm not. I'm a Crabtree.
She's going to take them curlers out before the wedding, isn't she?
Well, I wouldn't bank on it.
Well, Alec, my old mate, a fateful day has dawned. So we better make the best of it, hadn't we? Unless, of course, you want to hire a plane and be in Red Square by lunchtime.
What I need is a hair of the dog. And then maybe there's just a chance my moving parts might start functioning again.
Alec, old mate.
What?
Oh. Don't do it.
The die is cast, Charlie.
Huh? Crippen probably said that before they hanged him.
Oh, ain't he lovely, that Justin? Do you know I could eat him without any butter on?
Hey, now, we'll have less of that. As from today, you forsake all others.
Well, I've got to have something to occupy my time when Alec's feeling his age. Has Justin made a good job of my hair, do you think?
Oh, yeah, it's really lovely. What do you think of mine?
Well, it's not bad, if you ignore them black roots and split ends.
Bitch.
Hey, it's next on the agenda.
A cuppa, and then it's pumpkin time.
Pumpkin time?
Yeah, well, you know how in Cinderella a pumpkin changes into a beautiful coach? Well, now it's time to change you into a beautiful bride.
I shall give you a 58 of
To your coffee.
tea, strong, slug of brandy if you've got any.
No, I'm a good, clean living girl.
How very boring for you. Hello?
Hmm?
I feel badly again.
Oh, well, don't.
What am I doing? Who needs an husband? I mean, look at you. You've got a nice flat, a job you like, the odd date now and again. I could still have all that. What the hell am I getting married for?
Because a good husband's better than all that. Well, I think so.
Yeah, but who says Alec's going to be a good husband? He could turn out to be a right monster. For a start, I know he's mean. He might try to clutter me.
He wouldn't dare try.
I'd like to see him.
Actually, I happen to know he's very fond of you.
Morning, boss. Not left the country then?
Jack, do me a favour. Don't play the comic today. All the wedding jokes have been told and you only know the crummy ones anyway.
Aye, feeling a bit grumpy. Are we nervous? You're bound to be. Listen, I'll give you a bit of advice, boss. The secret is to get the missus pushing the pram as soon as ever you can.
You reckon?
Listen, happiest days of my married life, that, when I was Cherry with a baby. I'll do that for you. Well, our Vera had her hands full with our Terry, you see. Didn't have no time to make my life a misery. So you want to get best name down in that pudding club. Between you and me, you won't exactly have to bend her arm in that department, do you know what I mean?
And how would you know that?
Just instinct. I'll go and open up for you, shall I?
Instinct or first-hand experience, my old mate?
Well, you know Jack. Thinks it's God's gift to women. Actual fact, he's the bloody booby prize. Charlie.
Hmm?
Will you phone Bet for me?
You've not come to your senses and decided to go underground at last, have you?
Would you? Phone her.
You're not sure if she's going to be there or not, are you?
Just being cautious. Like a hard, cruel life has taught me to be. After all, I don't want to be left standing at that altar wearing a carnation and a sickly grin, do I?
Alec, my old mate. All marriage is built on sand. But it's fairly unusual for the tide to be coming in as well. Yeah.
Oh, they're gorgeous.
How's she feeling?
Fabulous.
Oh.
Well, she's had the jitters a couple of times, but that's not uncommon, is it, in a bride-to-be?
Well, she's more reason to feel uneasy than most.
Oh, Betty, don't you start.
Look, I know she's old enough to know what she's doing, but some women never are they, when it comes to chaps?
Betty.
I mean, we could save her from herself, couldn't we? We could lock her in that bedroom, or we could drug her, or hit her on top of the head or something.
Betty?
Well, I only want what's best for her. I just want her to be happy. I mean, for all her faults. Oh, she deserves it.
Hey, you two in there, get ready to have your eyes knocked out. you think?
Oh, it's terrific.
Betty.
Oh, I'll get it.
Well,
It's very nice.
not like my frock.
Course I do, you daft thing. You look smashing, my love.
Even Bonnie, go on, lie.
Yeah, Bonnie.
Bonnie.
Yeah. Sure you know what you're doing, lovey?
I know exactly what I'm doing, Betty, love.
Guess who that was?
Not Michael Caine again. Pleading with me to change my mind and run off with him. He's becoming a pest, is that fella.
It was the best man, asking after your health.
It was Alec, really, checking up on me. Making sure I hadn't talked me trousseau and booked on Concord.
Very likely.
It's very touching, you know, the way you two trust one another.
Hey, shall we give him a right fright and turn up a quarter of an hour late?
Why not?
Oh, well, you can't do that. I mean, not even to Alec Gilroy.
No, Betty, you're right. Of course we can't. We'll make it 10 minutes.
Oh, you're a monkey, Bentley. What are you?
Monkey.
Get on in there, Jacko.
Thanks, Charlie. Ah, good luck, boss.
Hey, just remember, you're serving the beer, not supping it, Jack.
She's late. You may have got lucky, old mate. She's been run over. Joe, God.
Isn't it about time she was coming?
She's only a bit late, Hilda.
It's got him worried. You can see him sweating from here.
I detest weddings.
Is that why you keep living in sin?
Might have been you sat there waiting for Bet, mightn't it?
It could have been at one time.
No, I don't write much, so no.
I mean, Hannah.
You're late.
Bride's privilege.
And another thing.
What?
How well do you know Jack Duckworth?
Good afternoon. Could you come closer and we'll start tying the knot. We have come together in the presence of God to witness the marriage of Elizabeth and Alexander, to ask his blessing on them, and to share in their joy.
This ring as a sign of our marriage.
With my body, I honor you. All that I am, I give to you.
With my body, I honor you. All that I am, I give to you.
And all that I have, I share with you.
And all that I have, I share with you.
Within the love of God, Father, Son, and Holy Spirit.
Within the love of God, Father, Son, and Holy Spirit.
In the presence of God and before this congregation, Elizabeth and Alexander have given their consent and made their marriage vows to each other. They have declared their marriage by the joining of hands and by the giving and receiving of a ring. I therefore proclaim that they are husband and wife. That which God has joined together, let man not divide.
Well, go on. Kiss me.
Now, let's go to the registrar to sign the register.
Well, she's been and gone and done it.
Yeah.
I think. What? I feel sick.
What's wrong with Vera?
Oh, she gets over emotional at weddings, Mr. Baldwin. Hey, what's this they're playing?
Oh, perfect love. Did you say something?
Never said a word. was a lovely ceremony.
Now, Hilda, you'll only make your nose red.
Oh, congratulations to both of you.
Thank you, Betty, love.
Thanks.
Nice one, then. Oh, there were now two it either. Whether Alec.
No.
Congratulations, Lint. You never thought I'd manage it, did you, Fairclough?
No, I did not.
Much happiness, Bet.
Thanks, kid.
I hope you have a better life in the future than you've had in the past.
Why, thank you, Michael.
What do you mean by that?
What is the matter with you?
Well, Mr. Gilroy. Yes, Gilroy. Hey, is Alec feeling all right? He's looking a bit woebegone. Yeah. People with all symptoms. Well, he'll suddenly realise he's no longer a single man.
You've got one good word to say for marriage.
Divorce.
Oh, no, I can't.
Hey, Hilda. They look better together than I thought they would.
Yeah, I think he'd have been better off wearing them cube heels, though, for the photographs.
Oh, I've never seen you working as hard before, Duckegg.
Cast your good deeds upon the water, Samuel. That's my motto, lad.
Where is everybody?
So you're still nursing the same half now. Where's Duckworth?
Helping Major Caterer's been doing no else.
Here's one for the ladies, hard Jack, isn't it?
What is it with you and Jack Duckworth?
Not me and Jack Duckworth, it's you and Jack Duckworth.
Well, I thought we'd have been met with sherries on the tray. I mean, that's what you get at proper functions.
It's champers, and it's waiting in the living room for you, Hilda.
Oh.
Come on through, the lot of you. I'm waiting for an answer.
You tell me.
Here comes the bride.
Now there's a sight for empty belly.
Hey, Duckworth, you're supposed to be the other side of that bar.
I've been helping Dad pour the champagne, haven't I, darling?
Darling, you know this lady's full name. Shall I introduce you?
Well, if it isn't the blight of my life.
If it isn't my darling hobby. Right, Jack, if you'll just shut your gob, we can make a start. Everybody got a glass?
Right then. When everybody find, it'll be my duty to say a few appropriate words.
Must do.
Right, isn't it?
Hey, the bar.
All right, I'm going.
Well, now, what can I say?
Well, not too much, because I'm hungry.
I have known my old mate Alec here for more years than either of us care to remember, eh? And to be honest,
For the first time in his life.
I never thought I'd see him in this situation. Married. I mean, I thought I talked him out of it. Thanks, lads. I'm glad somebody around here's got a sense of humour.
Come on, Charlie, there's a good lad. The bubbles in this champagne are supposed to go up your nose, not into thin air.
Here, here.
But then, the gorgeous Miss Lynch appeared. With all her charms, and my poor old mate here went gaga on me. Now, that is not a pretty sight in a grown man, I'm telling you. Unfortunately, there is only one cure. Marriage. So my poor old mate went and got himself finally hitched, didn't he? Still, he can't crumble, can he? He's had more free time on the parade than the rest of us put together. So, ladies and gents, I ask you to raise your glasses and drink with me a toast to the bride and the groom. Oh, and for those of you who are religiously inclined, you can say a little prayer as well, eh? The bride and groom. There you go.
That was a funny kind of wedding speech.
I'll make a few words from the groom.
Well, he told me we were.
Go.
Well, like Charlie says, Bet and me are hitched, and it's as much a surprise to me as it is to him. But it's a very nice surprise, and one I've been looking forward to ever since I first met her. What more can a middle-aged chap with fat hairy legs say?
I really do.
All I'd like to say is the grub's there to be scoffed.
Hey, that's the best thing I've heard today.
Let's dive in then, eh? They get
No, not at the moment. I'll just have a nice drink.
Yeah, I think I'll leave it.
That was a lovely little speech, Alec. Thank you.
I meant every word of it, Bet.
There's nothing going on between me and Jack Duckworth, if that's what's bothering you. Or anybody else, for that matter. And as for the past, I'm not wearing white today, but then neither are you.
I'm sorry, it's just somebody said. Got a bit jealous.
I should hope so.
Come on, let's go. Well, Mrs. Gilroy?
Very, thank you, Mrs. Fairclough.
Have you enjoyed yourself like you said you would?
I have, yeah, love.
Do you know there's just one thing worrying me?
What's that?
Anybody told you about the facts of life?
Hey, I was told them sitting on co-op steps, love, when I was 12.
Well, that's all right then.
Anyway, I better get off, Alec. Get like this champagne of yours, you know, that won't do. Not with my overheads, eh? She's a grand lass's bet, you know, and I should know. Well, I mean, she was my lodger for years, you know. Aye, we're the best of mates, me and Bet. She's a diamond, is Bet.
Yes, I know, Alf. You've done very well for myself today. Very well.
Aye.